Look at my hair. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Anybody that hasn't been to Ferne Clyfe State Park, I know I put it on here all the time. You got to come and visit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a little drive-through. So if you've never been here and you're thinking about coming down here, just check out this video. Because beautiful park. Man, beautiful park. I'll try to talk through it, give you a little, where we're at and everything. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to tell you. It's just come down and visit. It's just a beautiful park. And then I'll try to do this couple other locations and everything. So, all right, we're just pulling into the front of the park right now. A beautiful day. I think there's a little bit of rain coming in. So here's the entry. And be careful because there's a state cop that likes to run radar up here, eat lunch, run radar. I don't know. 20 mile an hour. You don't want to speed through here. Just a beautiful park. So here's the entry coming in off of 37 out of Goreville. So got a little ranger station or a little outpost up here to the left. A little road to the left there. I tried to turn my camera gimbal around, but I got it locked in my dash. So okay, so see the clouds moving in. So your first turnaround as you come into park, not even a quarter mile in, you got a little loop, lookout point, picnic area. So all it is just a little, you can park, you can walk the timber, whatever. But if you're getting off of the main course, off of the loop here, you gotta be careful because this joins up against some private property. Pretty good cliff on the backside over here. Here's your coming around the first half here. A couple outbuildings. Now all that to the right, that eventually, that's a cliff wall right there. That joins up to some private property down here a little bit and up here towards the end. So let's see, turn it a little bit here. Sorry for the shakiness. Okay, my windshield's dirty. I've got off-road a couple times and haven't had a chance to wash it. Oh my God, there was a bump. So this is your first little drive around, little loop, Ferne Clyfe State Park. You can get out, park right here, picnic, walk around. There's no trails off of this right here to speak of. I mean, you can walk in the timberline. Yeah, I found some mushrooms here and there. No morels to speak of. I found slippery jacks, some other type of boletes, a lot of turkey tail. If mushrooms aren't your thing and just hiking's your thing, or just wandering about, hey, there's off to the right. There's the ranger station. So it's just a small loop. Not even a quarter mile around, I don't think. So we're going to turn to the right here and go back on the main road. Should be a lot of activity. Oh my God, my camera's just spinning all over the place. Probably a lot of activity down here July 4th weekend. So, all right. So there is three types of camping down here. There's camping with all hookups, where you can bring campers, and then there's tent camping, and then there's I guess the tent and the primitive is pretty much the same thing. But as you see, they do prescribed burns down here. Oh, it's starting to thunder. They do prescribed burns. They take care of it. They weed eat. This is, if you look up any website, you know, state parks in Illinois, Ferne Clyfe is always your number one. And it just so happens that me and Julie have it right in our backyard. There's trails like just an eighth of a mile from the house that just link down to all the trails here. All the trails are intersected down here. Just 20, 30 trails, they're everywhere. And you can bring horses down here and ride horses. There's horse camp down here. Let's see. There's a ranger station up to the right. Okay, this is the campground with all the electric hookups. Now, I've never camped here, so it's $20 a night. I remember when camping used to be like $5 a night. We used to go to Sky Rush up at Rushville, Mount Sterling Lake, Pittsfield Lake, Lake Pittsfield, Siloam Springs. We had a Jellystone Park right outside of Petersburg we used to go to. They had Yogi Bear and Boo Boo and Cindy and all that. That was great when I was a kid. Okay, so here's your first campsite. Oh my gosh, yeah, there's a lot of campers out here this weekend. A lot of them. This is electric hookup. There's no sewer, but there's a place to drain your sewer. But you got electric. Oh yeah, there's a lot of campers. Oh. So, and you got all kinds of timber up here, but there's signs that says you can't go into the timber, which I don't understand. Because it's all the campground, you know. I mean, I've walked back there and mushroom and stuff. Nobody's ever said anything, but there again, nobody's ever seen me. So here's the back half of the electric sites. There's some cool campers. I mean, I've thought about getting a camper, or, you know. But I would want to do, you know, get a vintage. I would like to get a vintage pull type and just make it look really, really cool. And there's a lot of organizations that, you know, vintage campers, vintage camp, you know, camper get-togethers and stuff, clubs. I don't want an Airstream though. Those are way too expensive. I like to keep everything on the cheap. That way I can just modify the crap out of it. Okay, so just a little tour of the, I don't know how many sites there are. There's a lot of them. There's where you can dump your sewage. And there's a lot of fireworks down here for the 4th of July. I reshared it on Triple 20 Darts, all the firework displays. And certain spots, I mean, you can see them from your house. You can see, you know, certain towns, Goreville, you can see Vienna, Lake of Egypt puts on a really good fireworks display. Heck, even the Donaldsons right outside of Creel Springs, they put on a great display at their house. You know, Mike Donaldson, all his family. Okay, so, oh, little kid there skateboarding. Oh, okay. Getting ready to rain. Hopefully it don't put a damper on the fireworks or everybody's fun this weekend. Didn't really see any vintage campers. Saw, you know, a couple older ones, but no vintage ones. And for you people that have been here, this video you're probably not going to watch. Probably going to get bored with it. People who've never been down here and wanting to come down, hopefully this will give you a little perspective. Put you over the hill whether to come here, hopefully, or, you know, maybe you'll be like, oh, I don't want to go there. it. I highly suggest it. There's a lake. We're gonna get it ready to go down to it right now. And they stock it. They stock it with trout once a year. As far as anything else, I don't know if they stock it with anything else. But you're gonna get your little bass, your bluegill, you know, maybe some crappie. Got some trout in here, but they get caught out pretty quick though, I'm pretty sure. So try not to speed. Sorry for that. Okay, so down to the left here is going to be your lake. Now there's a trail that goes all the way around the lake, and if you like walking, not necessarily hiking, if you like walking, it's just a comfortable, nice, comfortable. Okay, we got some people picnicking here, and I'll just kind of pan around the lake there. Okay, take the camera down for a second. All right. Okay. There you see. I don't know the acreage of it. It's just a nice relaxing lake. Okay, so I'm gonna throw that back up in the mount. Okay, back out of here. Hopefully I don't hit anybody or anything. I get to where I don't pay attention sometimes. Oh, here comes the rain. You can see it on the water out there. Okay, so, oh yeah, here comes the rain. Well, hopefully it doesn't obscure the video. I could have picked a better time to do this. Okay. So we're gonna go down what they call the main road here, and this goes back to a bunch of picnic areas, recreation areas. You know, hit the wiper blades. Oh boy, it's starting to come down. I might have to end this. Alright. So you're coming up on your first picnic area. Up to the right there. And they've got stuff for the kids. You know, they've got play areas and shelters. But I think if you're going to do anything with any of the shelters, you got to arrange it ahead of time. Those are pretty popular. Okay. And as you can see, it's very well maintained down here. They take a lot of pride in this park. But it's one of the big tourist draws of Southern Illinois. Other than, you know, Garden of the Gods, which is, if you've never seen it, oh, you have to see it. It's just amazing. Now there's so much hiking here at Ferne Clyfe. So there's another picnic area, pull off. Boy, it's coming down good. Turn the lights on. Oh, that was not my lights. Okay, so you got swing sets, recreation area, slides, and very manicured. They manicured very well here. Okay, so got another pull off right here. This is a big popular area, big shelter. You got people under the lean-to or veranda or whatever they call it, trying to stay dry. Okay. Nice little area for the kids. Very well kempt. as you can see, it's not a little park by no means. I mean, it's a big park. I don't know the acreage of it or anything, but it's a big park. Okay, so down here where we're going right now is what they call Boat Rock. They say it looks like the hull of a boat, a keel of the boat or whatever. I mean, use your imagination. Yeah. Boy, that wind's picking up too. I got my windows down. Oh boy, it's coming in. Oh, this is spoiling everybody's 4th of July fun. Okay. Boat Rock picnic area. Okay, so I'm gonna show you Boat Rock. Alright. That's Boat Rock. Okay. Facilities, they got restroom facilities here. Oh, it's thundering now. It's coming down big time. Then you got a turnaround up here. Now this trailhead right here goes back to a waterfall. And you can climb around rock walls. There's a creek bed. Very nice. Oh boy, it's coming down big time. Pull my windows up a little bit. Alright, I don't care if that side gets wet. I just don't want to get wet over here. Okay. So, what we're coming up to right here is a trailhead. Okay, that creek's going to be flowing here in a little bit. All this rain coming down. So you got 3 main trailheads right there. You got Boy Scout Trail, you got Redmond Trail, and you got another one, Hawks Cave Trail. And they all intersect with other trails. And if you don't have a GPS, every once in a while you'll lose your phone signal, especially if you're Verizon down here. So be prepared. I mean, I've gotten turned around down here numerous times. You're not going to get lost, but you're going to be a ways away from your vehicle if you get off your trail. And you intersect with another trail. So there's the creek. Alright, so put my phone back in the gimbal here. Okay. So that was Boat Rock. And now you're 3 or 4 trailheads right there. Okay. Apologize for the rain. Boy, it puts a damper on everybody's 4th of July fun. I got a bunch of friends out on the water today. So, me and Miss Julie just like to stay at home, cook, lounge in the pool, go to some dart tournaments here and there. I run another Facebook page called Triple 20 Darts if anybody wants to check that out. We got another one, Big G's Southern Illinois Adventures. Do some hiking. I got some pretty good ideas. We're going to do some pretty crazy stuff. Hopefully nobody bashes us too hard because I try to stay safe and be prepared and everything. But safety, I mean, a buddy of mine used to say, you don't plan to fail, you fail to plan. So, and I'm not a good planner, so I don't have ropes, I got a knife, I don't have fire starting kits and stuff. I'll probably pay for it one of these days, but we'll see. But I just go on little day hikes, little rock climbing here and there. So, as long as I stay away from the snakes and don't sprain my ankle or fall, I'm good. You know, I'm not going to do no camping challenges or anything like that. Survival challenges. I'm not going to do anything like that. Just to give everybody just a casual taste of Southern Illinois. Okay. So let's see if I can slow the wipers down a little bit. There we go. Alright. So now the last part of the Ferne Clyfe is the primitive camping and horseback camping. And I've walked all the horse trails, and man, I tell you what, they're beautiful. And back where we're going right now, there's a lot of like rocks, rock falls, cliffs, as you would call them in southern Illinois. If you lived out west, you wouldn't call them cliffs. Okay, so let's see. I'm getting a little defrost action going here. Alright. They've been doing a lot of work out here lately. Putting in tile, drain systems. A lot of mowing all the time. Okay, so we're going back to horse camping, permanent camping, youth group camping. Now it turns into gravel. Everything we've been on so far has been a paved surface. So you're on gravel now. So if you're pretty particular about your vehicle and it's really, really dry, you're gonna have to wash your vehicle. You're gonna get a lot of dust. So let's see, turn my wiper off. Okay. I try not to use filler words like okay and now. I mean, I watch people's videos, and when that happens, I get a little frustrated. So I try not to use too many filler words. I try not to have too many pauses or whatever. I know. Let's see. Let's turn to the right here. There's a parking area. Okay. There it goes, saying okay. You got a lot of... Then it gets pretty tricky back here. You got youth group camping, permanent camping, and to me it's the same thing. I mean, it's just, you pitch a tent. And I don't know what the cost of it is. Okay, there's your first pull off right there. Oh, we got another vehicle back here. Now, if it wasn't raining, you'd see a lot more activity. People would be out and about, moving around. A lot of trash cans, so you don't have to litter. Please don't litter. My turkey buzzard video, I put it on one of the hiking outdoor sites down here, and it got like 3,000 views in the first hour. But I said a bad word on it a couple times, and they took it down. And I don't like to cuss a lot. I mean, it just slips out. I'm 56 years old. I'm an old dog. I mean, it just slips out every once in a while. I'll say a bad word here and there, and I don't mean to offend anybody. But they took down my video, and it was going viral. And it was probably a turkey buzzard, but at the time, it scared me. And I looked down, and I saw that it was a big bird. And I didn't want to pester it. I didn't want to create no problems. Let's see. Let's turn to the right here. Go back to primitive camping. So I didn't have a light, so I just assumed that it was an eagle, hoping it was. And I've had 4 or 5 guys get on there. Oh no, that's a turkey buzzard. That's a turkey vulture. It doesn't matter. It was a bird. It scared me, and my heart was racing. And I tried to get out of there. I don't want to pester it. So I just got out of there as quick as I could. So I didn't know what it was, but it was just really cool and caught me off guard. So I said a couple bad words in my elation, and they were offended by it and took it down. I felt like a child that got chastised. Okay. So this is primitive camping. And as you can see, they call it what they want, but you just pitch a tent. I guess you can bring a pull type back here and just not have services. So we'll go to the other side. Now I've been back here a lot, and it gets confusing. There's a pull off to the right. Let's see what the signs say. Turkey Ridge parking area. This is horse camping this way. There's that same view. And every once in a while, they'll have these gates shut if they're going to do maintenance or prescribed burns. So the rain has let up. So this is horse camping right here. Now the horse trails, you can hike on them. I've never seen anybody riding horses out here, but I've seen a lot of horse poop. Now this one's kind of unique. Let's see, I'm gonna take my camera off here. You know, this trail right here, that's a horse trail, but they close it during deer season, okay? So it goes both directions. And I've walked both sides of it, and they intersect with other trails, and it's just beautiful. Okay. Another trail right here. I don't know what they're going to do with the wood. A lot of it's sugar gum. That wood's not good at all. Now they cut, for some reason, I don't know what type of pines, but in the oak tree areas and the elm tree areas, they cut out a lot of pines. And then you got a lot of pines out here, a lot of pine growth, and if it's a substantial pine growth, they don't cut it. But if it's in an oak area, oak elm area, they'll cut the pines out. A lot of work goes on out here, and I'm sure it's just so it just maintains. I don't know the reason why. When they first cut it, and they just leave the pine down, the trees down. I don't know. It doesn't look too good. But there's a reason for it. I know, I just don't know what it is. And it gets kind of confusing down here. There's a lot of roads, side roads. So, well, this way. I know we haven't been this way yet. Now this is the last, well there's one other road I'll take you down, but this is the last, second to last road. There's primitive camping spots down here too. A lot of trailheads down here. Oh no, we're coming back out to the lake. I wasn't on the road I thought I was on. Okay, so we'll jump up on this road because all that other road went to was just another little primitive camping spot. Okay, this should go up to a pavilion. Now I've been in both sides, walking around, mushrooming, foraging. Okay. So you got, looks like you got a few people out here enjoying it. Up in the pavilion. Okay. So we'll turn around. Now the lake is just right down over there. Or just right on top of the lake. Facilities, I got restroom facilities. And as you can see, this park is very well maintained. It's a pride and joy of Southern Illinois. Try not to speed. Every once in a while my speed will get over 20 and I try to slow down. Now there's some people that drive through here like crazy, but I wouldn't. Like I said, there's a state cop up the front every once in a while. That's the levee to the lake on the right there. So this is going back by the lake, and this is your road that takes you out to 37. Let's see. I'll show you the lake. There's the lake. Like I said, there's a trail that goes all around the lake. So if that's your thing, hiking, just taking cool pictures. Looks like they brought a bunch of rock in. They're gonna do something right there. There's a trailhead that goes up right there. And you got anywhere from half-mile trails to, I think there's one that's 8 miles. It's a big loop, if I remember correctly. So now we're heading back out. That was your automobile tour of Ferne Clyfe State Park in beautiful southern Illinois, right outside of Goreville on 37. And like I said, I've said it a lot. If you haven't been here or you're planning on coming, please make Ferne Clyfe one of your stops. Fire me off a message, say hi, do whatever. Just get out, enjoy nature, enjoy the trails, and just experience Southern Illinois. Just a beautiful, wonderful thing. Everybody have a wonderful day.